I'm back! Yes, motherfuckers. This right here is back on YouTube on the road to WrestleMania. Oh boy, it has been a long fucking time. So, in my first video back in like months, let's talk about Elimination Chamber, aka the two-man show. It was pretty much a two-man show between the men's Elimination Chamber and the first ever, literally, first time ever Elimination Chamber. The rest of the paper is pretty meh. And let's get to I think the pre-show was like a revival against the Club. The Club has turned babyface literally out of the blue because they really had no idea what to do, and they had him pair him up with both had him pair him up with Finn Balor, and yeah, and the match was not really that special. Not really. It was pretty kind of boring, and the revival wins. Okay. Now just get to the main show. The main show opens like kinda everyone expected. The first ever Women's Elimination Chamber. Literally have been first ever tonight. The Elimination Chamber Women's match, and now in the main event, 7-man Elimination Chamber. 7-man. So yeah. So we have Alexa Bliss defending the title against Sasha Banks, Bayley, Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, and Mickie James. Those were the sisters. And for the first ever Chamber Women's match, I thought it was good. Not great, I don't think, but it was good. It was pretty good. I liked the story how it was at the end of the match with Sasha, Bayley, and Alexa, I believe, when Bayley was going to the pod on the top of the pod, and then Sasha nearly kicked the hand and literally like trolled the audience. That was hilarious, but more storytelling in the potential build between possibly almost sure you have to lead to a WrestleMania match between Sasha Banks and Bayley. So really interesting stuff there. And Mickie did her thing, the Absolution did their thing. So this was a pretty good match. The ending of the match, I think it really should just end it with Alexa doing that thing where she flips and there was kind of a splash, and when she did on the top of the pot to the floor of the chamber. I really thought that should have been the finish right there. But they keep delaying, and finally Alexa retained the Raw Women's Championship. And then their post match was even better. Alexa totally only the audience of her fake crying, of looking like she was turning babyface, but then instantly turning back to a bitchy heel. That was some great shit. Alexa Bliss showed why he is probably the best talker woman's wise in WWE today. Like, she can make the audience love her and then turn to hate her. It was fucking brilliant. Brilliant promo. So yeah. The next match was the World Tag Team Championship between the Bar Chamber Cesaro against Titus Worldwide, Titus O'Neil, and Apollo Crews. This was pretty a nothing match. Pretty boring. Like, what do you remember about the match? Like, at least one of the positive of the dual brand pay-per-views after WrestleMania is that you will probably won't get those matches like this, so that at least pay-per-views at least can feel like they some matter. Like, for this pay-per-view, you only care about 2 matches. Maybe even 3 if you really enjoyed the next match. Sheamus is everything. The next match was Asuka versus Nia Jax. If Asuka lost, if Nia Jax win, then whatever Asuka shoots for the championship, or that's Nia. I was gonna say Elizabeth, but whatever. Nia Jax will be added into whatever Asuka shoots for the championship at WrestleMania in the triple threat match. So we get this match, and I thought it was a decent match. Kinda a little short. I think this match only got like 9 minutes, which was pretty surprising, I will say. And Asuka won like everyone expected, because first ever women's Royal Rumble match winner, and going to WrestleMania, I don't think they're gonna have her lose that way. And even after, I doubt it then. So yeah, Asuka won the match, but then after the match, Nia Jax attacks Asuka and slants her through the barricade, I believe. So, who she will face at Mania? I think it's got and should be Charlotte, because it's the match to do at this point, and if Nia and Alexa also should happen, because they have been building this friendship for like months, and I feel like it has to like officially go in at WrestleMania. So yeah, that's my opinion. Next, I believe, was Broken Matt Hardy. Finally broken Matt Hardy in WWE against Bray Wyatt. But unfortunately, this feud has been doo-doo. And this match was like boring. Literally, the only interesting thing about all of this was Matt Hardy saying Brother Nero said your failed wear glasses found himself as obsolete. That was literally the only interesting thing the rest of. When this match got out, Rusev Nations and beach balls, you know the film not into it. Even though I hate beach balls, just by the way. And Matt Hardy got the win, which was very much needed. He pretty much needed a win for his character to the character to be not interesting. He had to win, like legit, and he did it. So yeah, pretty boring match, but at least the white guy won here. Then we get the baddest Roman on the planet, the counter side of Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey. Coming to the WWE. It's been a long time coming. She did kind of stole the spotlight for Asuka, but that moment made it even better when Asuka refused to shake Ronda Rousey's hand on the Rumble. But yeah, I do believe that the whole point of that thing was easily the worst part about that debut. Just doing it like that was like pointing. Like, what the fuck? Stipulation Stephanie McMahon appeared on that segment and Ronda Rousey's promo. People have been pretty harsh around this promo. I really made when she cried. That was easily the worst part of the promo when she was crying. Like, this chick supposed to be intimidating, the baddest woman on the planet, and then she's like crying in the middle of the promo. Like, the fuck? But yeah, but the promo, I mean, look, this was basically her first WWE promo live, and you know what is in there. So for what she did, she was okay. I do think the next night on her promo was a little better, where she got more intense on the microphone. So yeah, and don't you just laugh at the sight of Ronda Rousey body pressing Triple H to the table? Don't you just laugh at it? Like, seriously? Like, Triple H made Ronda look like $1 million. Totally. Like, wow. And then Stephanie McMahon slapped Ronda Rousey to the face. And Kurt Angle during the segment said that Stephanie, before the segment, called Ronda a has-been, and she could totally own the bitch. And by the way, he said WrestleMania 21 instead of 31. That says a lot about Kurt Angle and his promos these days. So yeah, this segment was pretty average, but a okay setup to what's probably gonna be a mixed tag team match of WrestleMania 3. Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle against Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. Now, main event time, the 7-man Elimination Chamber. John fucking Cena versus Braun Strowman versus Elias versus The Miz versus Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor versus the big dog Roman Reigns in the Chamber. It was a pretty good main event. I think it was probably the match of the regular match. Not as good as the previous years of Chamber, but this was still a really good match. You had tons of good spots. Now before do anything, I just want to say, a soldier to the position. So the whole fucking storyline for this match, one of the storylines has been John fucking Cena trying to get a WrestleMania fucking match. Now this is so fucking infuriating. This man has been in the fucking company for like 15 fucking years, and you really think he's not gonna have a WrestleMania match? Even at WrestleMania 2 years ago, when he was injured, he's still OP on the show. Well, how in the fuck do you suspend your disbelief that John fucking Cena will not have a match at fucking WrestleMania? Especially if it's woman against the motherfucking Undertaker. And everything is something about that. Everything is something. John Cena was the Undertaker 5 years too late. 5 years too late. It should have happened years ago. Years ago. But now, this is 5 years, 10 years, 5 years, 10 years too fucking late on this fucking match. If John Cena goes over that match, then fuck John Cena. He's trash and will forever be trash. That's my opinion on it, but thankfully, Braun Strowman eliminated that motherfucker. And the match, the rest got pretty good. The 3 final men, I will say was smart because literally those 3 men was easily like literally the only 3 you can really say could main event against Brock Lesnar. It was Seth Rollins, especially after that Raw match he had against in the Gauntlet. That was amazing. Braun Strowman or Roman Reigns, easily those 3 men. And Braun Strowman have been pretty proved to be the strongest guy of the match. But when he eliminated 5 guys, you all knew what this was going. Eliminate most eliminations inside the chamber. No one has ever done that before. And the only reason they only did those 7-man chamber was to make him look more impressive that the big dog win the match. Go on to face fucking Brock Lesnar at fucking WrestleMania like we all knew for almost a fucking year. And they got Roman Reigns win the fucking title and the crowd will shit again. So yeah, a really good chamber match and a really predictable ending that we could have seen a years coming. So yeah, it's Roman versus Brock again. Unless something should happen, because apparently there's been fucking rumors about Roman Reigns steroid shit. And if that happens, they could apparently the backup plan is to have Braun Strowman inserted to that match. Which, if that was the case, he probably should have won here. So it doesn't make any sense why they will have Roman win if they know he could be accused of the drug dealership of steroids. So yeah. So that's my opinion of that, and that's it for the pay-per-view. Really decent show. That was a 2-match show. Everything else you can skip, in my opinion, except for maybe the rounded thing, maybe. So yeah, Super Revolution is back and signing off. Like, subscribe. Tell me what you think about Elimination Chamber in the comment section below. I'm being so Marinius, and I approve this match.